Hello everyone and welcome to my corner of the world. So another artist trading card, and so I've been rooting around in my craft room and I came across some bits of this ephemera. So this is like stuff that I've bought and I printed myself and then cut out. So I thought, well, let's see if we can do sort of another shabby chic, vintagey type project. So I'm going to use this sort of craft colour card. I did this once before, and I found this nice piece of paper, and this, which is kind of like vanilla-y sort of cream colour, which I think would make a good element for mine. And then having a root through here, I thought, well, this would make a good one. And then I've got a little butterfly that I could use as a focal point. Let's see, what else have I got that I might be able to use? Some of these are just sort of blank for you to build up on. And there's this one. No, I don't think I like that one. Right, so we'll use the butterfly. So that's a box that we've finished with. And you know, I've got this. Actually, that might be pretty. I've had this kicking around for some while, and it's actually a rose that I've made out of ribbon and just popped a little pearl in the middle. So I think those are going to be my elements. And so I'm not sure which way this paper goes up. I don't know even if it matters. So I was thinking that maybe if I stuck this down here and then this down here. So let's make a start. I'll just sort of chop a piece off here now, and then I can always trim up afterwards. And I like to use liquid adhesive. This is, again, another piece of ephemera that, again, I purchased, I think it was off of Etsy, and I just printed it onto some cream coloured paper. Now let's see, I did have a mat so I wouldn't get my things. Oh, okay, I just thought, but I can always turn it round. So there's that bit there, and I'm just going to let that dry for a second because of the being liquid. And I've got this, and this actually is quite pretty as well. So let's just, shall I use the big side? No, let's just use the skinny side, and we'll just cut that there. I might be able to use that for something else, you know, maybe another card. And then I'm just going to get some ink, and I'm just going to put some ink on the edge of that and just sort of shabby it up a little bit. It's not really vintage stuff. It's vintage-like, that's what we're going to say. There we go. So if I put that piece down there. Now, I've got to be careful because I've got a boatload of holes. I don't want to get adhesive coming through those holes. Let's see. So I have been making these just for a few weeks now, and I have fallen in love with this lovely way of these little tiny pieces of artwork. I think that they're just so much fun to do, and it's given me an opportunity to use up some of my scraps. out of my little scrap box that I've been sharing with you. And the more I've kind of been doing these, the more I've been learning about how, you know, you can do your layers. And I have been doing some layering. And I think this is a good example of me doing some layering. So then if I kind of put this there, and then I thought about putting, it looks like this has got like a tiny little bit that I didn't trim terribly well there. So do I use the butterfly, or should I use this lovely, and now it's multimedia, it's not just paper, it's multimedia. Let's get you a little bit closer. So do I want to go, or should I just pop that there and maybe, I'm really tempted with that. I really do like that. So let's just stick, oh, let's go ahead and just do the edges, because if there's a tiny little bit, because it's printed on vanilla, if there's a tiny little bit of vanilla showing, that will certainly, and it's a little bit curly. Let's see if I can get some of that curl out of it. That's better. So if we pop that there, and then all we've got to decide, I'm just wondering if this has got adhesive on the back, is whether or not we use the butterfly or whether we use the little rose. I'm going to use the rose. And I don't even remember how I made it. I was obviously playing with ribbon one day, and I created that. Now I've managed to get some adhesive around there. Let's see if I can get a little bit taken off. Like that. There we go. And there we have another, and I'll put these other scraps back in my little tray, and there I have another artist trading card. Well, I hope you've enjoyed this while I sort of pulled this idea together. If you have, perhaps go ahead, give me a thumbs up, and then subscribe and share my channel. I'd appreciate that. And then I will look forward to seeing you for another creation sometime soon. Thank you, and bye-bye for now.